sometimes I feel working women are suffering a lot. Do you
Yeah,
feel
they
like
are.
they
They
have
are.
a lot of burden, household chores, and then taking care of their family,
Very,
and still they
very.
are earning? Nobody is like in my family that is not there, but yeah, I can see the many
Yeah,
women out there.
it is.
They're
It is, somewhere.
struggling a
Sometimes,
lot.
yeah. Sometimes I feel they have been punished to choose that they want to go out and
Mm.
work.
They go out, yeah.
That is how I see it, like, okay, you chose to go out, it's your work.
Then it's
You
your
do it,
work, yeah.
you handle it, it's your thing. This
Yes,
this this thing is very scary and very disturbing. It shouldn't be that
right.
way. It's like
Yeah,
you're punishing that woman to dare to go out and do what she likes to do and be
hmm.
financially independent. You know, that
Right.
shouldn't be. That shouldn't be happening themselves. I've seen many women feeling guilty about it,
Yeah,
which
because
is
other
very
person
sad.
start saying
Yes,
or start making feel her
correct.
like you are selfish. You're
Selfish,
selfish because you are thinking
selfish.
about
Yes.
yourself. That is not your
Never.
work. You have to take care of
So
others
that,
first. Like people don't acknowledge your work. If you are doing household chores, nobody is acknowledging that. So if nobody is acknowledging that, so why you are doing this? I always feel why we are doing this. If nobody is acknowledging, let them do it. They can do, and they can cook food for them, and they can do household chores. Then maybe they will realize this is really great work we are doing without expecting any money, without expecting anything. We are doing that.
so what you
Yeah.
had been doing all this while?
Yeah, I think we are connecting after a month, and yes, I'm doing well. Things are well. I'm reading, I'm writing, and I am practicing every day. Every single day I practice, and as you know, I'm a YouTuber, so I upload content over YouTube every day. So things are really well, and my life is going smoothly.
Touch wood. Let it be
Yeah,
that way and get
yeah,
better, of course.
right.
Okay, so what are we discussing today, Priyanka?
Okay, so today I want to discuss with you. Like we have earlier also discussed, women are not that much mindful about their life. They are not living their life fully. They are not living life mindfully. They are just in a flow. They are not total. They are not focused upon self care and mindfulness. So, shall we talk on that?
Yeah, certainly. Why not? Being women ourselves, I guess it will be the most relevant topic. And I'm
Hmm.
sure you and me possibly not knowing we are actually doing the same somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
We feel that probably we are in complete control of our lives, but somewhere we kind of give in, right? We do
Hmm.
not
Yes.
land up doing everything that we aspire or intend to do, right?
Right.
So, yes, we can talk about it. So, how do you feel about it? Do you feel miserable about it, or are you okay with it, or do you have any suggestions as in what we can do in order to kind of help ourselves, or are you already working on it? Are you already doing something for yourself?
Okay, so yes, I also feel this is very interesting topic. Like we both are women, and we can resonate with it. So yes, that is true. Like women are not that much conscious about their health, their self care, and they are not living their life fully. Like they don't know like how and like why they are doing things. They are just doing every day the same thing they are doing, and
Mhm.
every day they sometimes they feel regret also because they are not enjoying. They're not working upon their hobbies or habits. So I think mindfulness is what when we live in a moment like right now we are what we are doing, we are enjoying, we are not thinking about past, we are not thinking about future, and we are living in a present fully. So that is called mindfulness. And self care is about taking care of yourself. At least we should devote 10 to 15 minutes every day to think about our thoughts, like metacognition, what we call it, introspection. We should do
Mhm.
introspection every day. Why we are doing this, what should we can do better for our life. Sometimes sometimes we think, but we don't know what we can do about this. So
Correct.
in this case I would suggest some simple things they can do at home. First thing, they can start doing what they love. And second thing is they can do breathing exercise whenever they feel. They can do breathing exercise, just focus upon their breathe and about their thoughts. Or other thing they can do, if they can spend time with nature, that is also healing. So this is from my side. I think they can do this and they can live their life fully. You tell me like what they can do.
Right.
This is what I know.
I completely agree with whatever suggestions that you've got. We need to do that, those things for ourselves.
Hmm.
In short, nutshell, we need to prioritize ourselves, which we do not do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We are so used to, because in India, unfortunately, that's been the case since I don't know how many years now. Women have been a source of uh, you know love, affection, everything. So it's basically
Hmm.
she has always been giving. She
Hmm.
has not, and it is always this that a woman is expected to do all that as
Hmm.
part of her duty. It's not left on her to kind of choose what she wants to do, right?
Hmm.
She doesn't
Yeah.
choose anything. It's very rare that a woman gets an opportunity to choose what she wants to do. It's it's
Hmm.
by default expected that she has to do it. It is her
Right.
work. That's the thing that has been followed for so many ages. Yes, we need to start doing that. As you said, we need to give ourselves some time, we need to prioritize ourselves, start doing things for ourselves. But I
Hmm.
guess more than that, see, everyone knows what they want to do. Every woman, I'm sure, secretly
Hmm.
knows that what works for her and what is that one thing that she wants to do. However,
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
reason why she's not able to do it is because not being equipped enough. When I say
Hmm.
equipped, I mean to say there are still some women who are financially dependent. That's number one.
Hmm.
Number two, because they are being overwhelmed with lot of responsibilities, it's practically not possible for them to spare that
Hmm.
extra hour or that even for that matter 15 minutes or so for themselves. And
Yeah.
just because they have been raised in a particular manner in a society, the guilt is something that kills them.
Hmm.
Whenever they try to prioritize themselves, I've seen many women feeling guilty about it,
Yeah,
which
because
is
other
the reason.
person start saying
Yes.
or start making feel her
Correct.
like you are selfish. You're
Selfish.
selfish because you are thinking
Selfish.
about
Correct.
yourself. That is not your
Correct.
work. You have to take care
So
of others
that
first.
is something that has to be changed,
That has to be
and in
changed.
a correct proportion, because only if that guilt is been killed, a woman will start thinking for herself, or she will feel
Hmm.
really responsible towards herself as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, we have not been prioritizing ourselves, which is why also we kind of tend to kind of give up,
Hmm.
say by default, by just out of blue you start doing something which kind of gives you happiness, but tomorrow if
Hmm.
you do not have time to accommodate that particular activity because of some family obligations, it's more
Hmm.
likely the women will give up that task that she has done
Hmm.
or started doing for herself. She would rather give the priority to the family, right? So I guess
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
is more important. The change from within has to happen rather than trying doing things, taking up things. Because the moment you take up thing, it's you also treat it as a responsibility. You not treat it as it's a leisure or something for yourself. It is a
Hmm.
responsibility. It's required. So it's a requirement. It's a need. Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
Can you see me? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I can see you. Yeah.
I'm extremely sorry. Extremely sorry for that.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, so yes, every each and every women have to start working on herself first. She has to
Hmm.
come out of that guilt. Number one.
Hmm.
Number two,
Yeah.
try and prioritize yourself first. In fact, this is funny, because I I had my birthday in month of May, and I
Hmm.
decided. So this thing has happened with me. I can completely resonate with it. So this birthday, I decided that I'm going to focus on myself,
Wow.
because I had been single-handedly taking care of the house. My husband is away,
Hmm.
which is why ultimately it's I don't have an option. It's just me.
Hmm.
Be it household, be it my child, be it social responsibility. So it's just
Hmm.
me attending
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah.
having said that, in spite of all this, I had this birthday. I decided that I'm going to prioritize what I want to do. Like you said,
Hmm. That's
I
good.
have
Yeah.
aspirations. I have something that I want to do very badly.
Hmm.
But I was able to kind of do it for a week or so. and then the instance happened. I just told you, right? If something crops up, women are more likely to prioritize and address that particular thing rather than being dutifully doing what they decided to do. So that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened to me as well. I had to prioritize. Of course, in my case, I have no other option. But now
Right.
it's taking a while for me to go back and start, resume what I left halfway. Yeah.
Mm,
So I guess more of inner counseling has to happen for every woman. Prioritize
right.
yourself. Do not have the guilt. You are equally important is what we all need to understand.
Yes. Like people don't acknowledge your work. If you are doing household chores, nobody is acknowledging that. So if nobody is acknowledging that, so why you are doing this? I always feel why we are doing this. If nobody is acknowledging, let them do it. They can do, and they can cook food for them, and they can do household chores. Then maybe they will realize this is really great work we are doing without expecting any money, without expecting anything. We are doing that. So we should do what people are acknowledging, not for themselves but for ourselves. Somebody is acknowledging you are doing, you are studying, you are doing job, so do what, these things only. So that I always try to do that. I don't want to do household chore because nobody is acknowledging these things, so I don't want to do that. Yeah.
No, for me, it's a
So
little different. I love to do things, and that's the reason I do it.
yeah, I also love cooking, but
Yeah,
day or like on the daily basis, same thing, same thing again and again. I don't like that. Like if
I know.
somebody is acknowledging, yes, you are doing so well, you are sacrificing a lot,
That's
then
not
it's
very
fine.
common to find out.
Yeah,
You will
yeah.
find for me acknowledgement definition is little different.
Mm,
For me, acknowledgement, for example, if I cook, I don't want anybody to praise me. The only simple thing I want you to just finish the food which has been cooked. That's it. That's my acknowledgement.
yeah.
Because I run on this very simple formula. I don't expect because
Mm,
disappointment that follows expectation is miserable. It makes you feel terrible of yourself. Correct? So
right,
I do
right.
not, which is why acknowledgement for me is just what when I do things, let it
Mm,
remain that. Let
mm-hmm.
it be fruitful, right?
Yeah.
And the same follows with my students as well. Whomever I
Mm-hmm.
kind of coach or mentor, I want them to kind of feel nice of themselves because they have
Mm,
learned something. I don't want them to go and achieve something. No. Of course, if they achieve, it's an added advantage. But my sole reason for helping them is to make
mm,
them feel nice about themselves because that's the best feeling anyone can have. You know, if I feel
yeah.
nice about myself, the feeling is amazing and it will
Mm,
help me and it will push me. It will also build me. It's amazing. The feeling is nice. So I really want everyone to feel nice about themselves because I have felt
yeah.
miserable one point in time for XYZ reason. So I know how miserable it feels. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
very painful at the same time. So the whole purpose of me teaching people, mentoring people, and helping them to learn a language, to get better, to excel is only and only for helping them to feel nice about themselves. And everything
Yes.
automatically changes. Everything kind of falls in place if you feel nice about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But my point was different. I don't want to say like we should do something for
Yeah,
others.
I
If
understand.
they are able to, if they
You
acknowledge that,
want to
then
be
only we can
free,
do.
yeah.
No,
You
that
have to
was
feel it.
different thing. People
Mm-hmm.
take you for granted. That is what I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
If they start taking
Very true.
for
Very true.
granted, then don't do that. If
Yes,
they
of course not.
really appreciate you, then you can do for them
Correct.
without
Correct.
expecting anything. Then
Correct.
it's
They
okay.
should
It's
not
fine. You
make
can
you
do it.
feel worthless. That is very
Yes,
important. If
that
you
is
if
with my
you are
point.
getting that feeling, you might as well not do anything for anybody.
Yeah,
It's basically respecting yourself. It's not
right.
even being acknowledged, it's respecting yourself. I have done
Respecting
something.
yourself.
Yeah, you cannot treat me like a doormat. Simple as that.
Right. So this is right. Yeah. Nowadays, women are very much aware about these things. They are
Yeah.
really aware about these things. Yeah.
But unfortunately, in India, it's not well distributed.
Yes.
If you see, there's one sect of society which is aware, which is absolutely, the way it is supposed to be. And then there are
Mm-hmm.
other sect of societies wherein the women are still deprived. The women are still a
Right.
little backward on that seat. So it's not well distributed. The awareness has to be all across and the change has to happen little by little, of course, but it has to happen
Mm.
everywhere, because if
Yes.
just one bunch of, even a bunch of, rather a crowd or whatever, uh, is left behind, that is going to have an impact later or sooner on the
Yeah.
remaining. Huh? And there will always be this distinction, right? For example, if you have to talk to a guy would say, "Gaon ki ladkiyan are better." Yeah, because they feel, they listen, they follow their orders and all that, correct? So this
Yeah.
differentiation and the way to look at things will always get affected. So the awareness
Mm.
and the change has to be across and uniform. Little by
Right.
little is okay, but it has to be distributed well.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel working women are suffering a lot. Do you
Yeah,
feel
they
like
are.
they
They
have
are.
a lot of burden, household chores, and then taking care of their family,
Very,
and still they
very.
are earning? Nobody is like in my family that is not there, but yeah, I can see the many
Yeah,
women out there.
it is.
They're
It is. Somewhere.
struggling a
Sometimes.
lot.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel they have been punished to choose that they want to go out and
Mm.
work.
They go out, yeah.
That is how I see it, like, okay, you chose to go out, it's your work.
Then it's
You
your
do it,
work, yeah.
you handle it, it's your thing. This
Yes,
this this thing is very scary and very disturbing. It shouldn't be that
right.
way. It's like
Yeah,
you're punishing that woman to dare to go out and do what she likes to do and be
hmm,
financially independent. You know, that
right.
shouldn't be that shouldn't be
There
happening.
shouldn't be. Even in girls' case also, if they want to do study in villages and they want to study, they want to go for school. So first they have to help her mother in
Yeah,
her kitchen,
correct.
then they have to go to. But in boys' case, that is not there. Like their mother will provide each and everything, and that boy can go easily. And
Very true. Very
don't
true.
that boy
It's very
don't doesn't
saddening
have
though.
any responsibility. The
Correct.
boy just need to study, get good marks.
Correct.
That's the only thing. But from
Correct.
girls, they are
Not
expecting too much.
It's not everywhere same, but yes, major sector of the society
Yes,
functions this
still
way, uh, which is exactly why kids, or rather the boys in particular, you know, have that set of mind. Yeah,
right.
I think we need more feminist men who think in equal opportunity, who
Hmm.
believe, think about equal opportunity, believe in uniform distribution. We need more feminist men rather than feminist women. We need
Women, yeah.
men who
Hmm.
would think
Yeah.
for women and who would see what we see. It is supposed to be
Right.
uniform, equal for both, irrespective
Right.
of sex, right? Let's see. We are being on hopeful, nothing else.
Yes.
Uh,
No. Yeah.
yeah, we are just trying to kind of contribute as much as possible, little by
True.
little, by kind
Yeah.
of sharing, dis discussing. Let's see. Hopefully,
Yeah. So true. Yeah. But yeah, things are changing. I can see some places it has improved a lot, but still there things are there.
it will take some more time. I guess 3 more generations.
Right.
By that time, the current generation will be the functional one, right?
Yeah.
So the perspective is going to be what they are learning right now. And thanks to parents like you and me of our generation, we believe in futuristic things.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to kind of change. I guess more 2 or 3 generations, the things will change. I hope.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I think this much is enough. If you
Yeah,
have anything,
yes,
you can share. Otherwise,
unfortunately.
we will wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up for now because we are
Okay.
actually gone past our time. So we
Mm-hmm.
will have to wrap.
Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Take care. Have a nice
Yes.
day.
You
Bye.
too.